energy she has brought to the proceedings.
You want to write you?
So disappointed she didn't make the last Solheim Cup team, wasn't chosen as a captain selection, and said she really didn't deserve to be chosen.
It was definitely fuel for her belly that she wanted to be on this '09 team, and it's not been an enormously great year for Christina Kim, but she carved out the points she really needed to make the team by her only 2 top 10s of the year coming in major championships.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. We got another team coming up here, so we're going to back off the green. But Christina, did you realize at 17 what was happening?
I didn't realize that Morgan had already clinched the putt until I walked up number 18 green. I still thought that, my match was potentially going to define whether or not we kept the cup, and I kept that mentality all the way through to the green, and, I'm just, we won!
You did secure the point that won the cup.
Did I? Nice, thank you.
Your match today against Tanya was really the momentum in the end and the emotion that the crowd had with you taking you down 17. What was that like for you?
It was so far. It's Solheim Cup. It's the most unbelievable thing in the world, and it's been 4 years in the making, and this is just this is one of the greatest moments of my life. This entire week. And the crowds have been phenomenal, for both teams. There's been so much support. And, sometimes you just, they're like our 15th club out there. There's no question, We love you guys!
Thank you, Christina. Congratulations. Back to you, Brian.
The United States once again comes up big in singles play, and they win the Solheim Cup. There's one match left on the golf course.
Yeah, so that's on the screen. I'm in this fairway.
Stay tuned to the Golf Channel. The closing ceremony will come your way shortly as we go down to Val.
Hey, Brian, here with Christy. Christy, you were in a position to be an anchor match, but when did you find out that wasn't going to happen and the cup was retained ahead of you?
Well, you could kind of sense it, when you were out there, but I wish I would have finished a little better. I know that we won it, but, I saw Christina running across the green at the last minute. I hit it way right and got a bad lie, whatever. It doesn't matter. We won.
What is a week like this, a player like you, the LPGA and women's golf is really in your hands and all your fellow teammates this week moving forward. What does this week mean in the whole perspective of that and the Solheim Cup?
Sure. I think Solheim Cup's one of the most important weeks of the year. If not the most important. Look at all the people out here. It's such high visibility and such great spirit. It's an amazing event, and I'm happy to be a part of her own children to help pick out the uniforms. She's going to be a great captain.
That shot we just saw might have been a kind of a preview of coming attractions. Michelle Wie leading the best in women's golf.
She was out front this week, that's for certain.
Stuck around to celebrate with them.
It'll be a very emotional closing ceremony for both teams, but particularly both captains. They both had a hard time just getting through those interviews, let alone. I would have to say that
had to be that your mother, who's been struggling with breast cancer, made the trip to be with you.
Yeah, they drove up. I think they left
Wednesday, got here Thursday, and it's pretty cool because a couple of months ago we didn't think she'd be able to be here. So they might be on the road now. They're driving back tonight, but pretty special, pretty cool turn of events to get her here.
What was your conversation like with her this morning as you made your way to the golf course?
Well, I just sent him a text and told him what time I was coming, and then I actually didn't get hers till afterwards. And but you know, the text that meant the most was after Friday night because I lost 2 points, and she sent me a great text. And I told one of my friends, I'm like, only a mom could send that text and make me feel good. So it was great to have her here.
Well, we wish you a lot of luck in that endeavor. We hope your mom feels better soon. Angela, congratulations.
Angela Stanford would now go join her teammates and the walk up the fairway.
Bit of a tradition begun by Nancy Lopez at Crooked Stick in 05.
Earlier, Captain Beth Daniels carrying the flag. And she'll carry home the Solheim Cup as well. Final thoughts when we come back to Rich Harvest Farm. And they brought you all the great pictures that you enjoyed all week long. Our producers this week, Beth Hutter and Brant Packer, associate producer Andy Young, and our director Steve Bime. Great job, everybody. For Donnie Pepper, Rich Lerner, Judy Rankin, Kay Cockrell, Val Skinner, Tom Abbott, Phil Parkin, and Donna Capone Burns, I'm Brian Hammonds. Good afternoon from Sugar Grove, Illinois.
Beth Daniel called the shots this week. Her United States team played the shots, and oh, they played them well. In the end, Rich Harvest Farms and its huge galleries proving to be a home field advantage. And it's now both captains wanting to get out fast with 2 stalwarts of each team. This, after being all square through 9, Paula Creamer, long birdie putt on 10. She goes 1 up in on the par 5 15th. The birdie putt to have the hole and go dormy. She drains it, 3 up with 3 to play. And Creamer will go on to win that match 3 and 2. And Katrina Matthew defeated Christy McPherson to get Europe its first point. Brittany Lang trying to get a half with Laura Davies, and she does. Lang never had the lead all day, but she gets a half win the last 2 holes. And the U.S. up 11-5 at that point. Versus Sophie Gustafson Lincecum, 2 up on the 16th. This par putt wins the match. She wins 3 and 2. The U.S. now player for the U.S. to play in this. She's coming back against Gladys Nocera. This actually birdie putt on 16 would actually give her the first hole. Kim was trying to fire up the crowd. That's how she helps her emotions. That's how she helps her golf game. And she certainly was sharp on the day. This on the par 3 fifth. She knew it was going down from the moment it left the club face. 2 up goes Kim at this point. 1 down. Now on 14 though. Kim still 1 up, putting for par to win the hole. She knew that one too. 2 up with 4 to play. Elisegi won 15, but Kim, after a great tee shot on 16, this the birdie putt to win the hole. She does. She goes dormy. She assures the U.S. Now, here she is on the bunker on the par 3 third. And Pressel, always gutty, always gritty, and she gets up and down. She doesn't need the up and down. It's up and in. Puts her up 1 early. Now on 16, Pressel is 2 up. She's chipping from off the green. She's going to chip it close. Now with Nordquist in trouble, Nordquist would actually need a birdie to extend the match. And she just wouldn't get it. Could not get up and down, and that was the clincher. The U.S. retains the Solheim Cup 14-11 at that point. Came back. Very important comeback for Inkster today, and she found the fire that she needed. We'll talk about that when we return. And again, a reminder, stay with us right here on Golf Channel, because coming up.